Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Gyan Ka Dibba.
ज्ञान का डब्बा।
The topic that we are going to discuss today is how to get started on Instagram as a brand. Now we all know that Instagram is one of the most powerful social media channels, and whether you're a customer-centric brand or a B2B brand, there is a use case for you to be on social media, particularly on Instagram. So if you as a brand or a brand manager are struggling with how to get started, here are a few tips to get you going. The first thing for you to think about is what is your big reason to follow? Why should a consumer follow you? What will they get out of your handle? Now, for example, if you're an Airbnb and you see their Instagram feed, it's almost like a feeling of wanderlust where you feel like going to those places. Versus if you see a brand like Localytics, which is essentially an analytics brand, all of their content is behind the scenes. So you follow them to get an idea of the kind of culture that they have. What you need to figure out is what is your big reason to follow. Why should the consumer follow you? The second thing to take into account even before you go live is to have a content strategy. You need a content strategy not just for your Instagram feed in terms of the images, voice of language, videos, content that you'll be posting, but you also need a completely separate Instagram strategy for Instagram stories. Now, Instagram stories today get 4x more engagement and organic reach than the Instagram feed itself. Therefore, it's important that you have a completely separate strategy for Instagram stories. Once a person follows you, there is a greater chance that he sees a story posted by you than content posted by you, particularly if it's organic. Therefore, it's important that Instagram stories are a part of the content strategy. Now let's get into the operational stuff, how to actually set up that account. The first thing to do is that when you're setting up an account, make sure that you have a business profile. For this, all you need to do is link it to a Facebook page. Now there are two things. One is if you have an existing Facebook page, then make sure your Instagram and Facebook accounts are linked. You can do this simply by logging in via the Facebook page or logging in via the same email ID that you have on Facebook. The benefit of this is that if you are a verified account on Facebook, you automatically become a verified account on Instagram also. The other case is where you don't have a Facebook page. In that case, you can just create a dummy page and link it to your account. If you want, you can duplicate the content there, or if you'd like, you can just have that as a dummy page. The reason that you should have a business account is because of the Insights tag. Now, business accounts get a separate tag called Insights, which you can click on and find out your reach. You can find out who has seen this post, how many people have saved it, how many people have shared it. Therefore, this gives you really powerful insights, much beyond just shares and comments on who is this content reaching, how good is the organic reach, and then eventually how good is the paid reach. One of the best examples of the way the bio is used is CNN. So if you go to the CNN account, the first thing that they have done is clearly spelled out what are the other CNN accounts that you can follow. The second thing is if you look at the link in the bio. Now when you click on this link, what comes up is a duplicate of the Instagram feed. And now you can click on any one of these links and see the article that relates to that image. So this is a very clever way of taking a person from a post to the article. CNN is one of the best examples of the bio. But what you need to do is find what suits you the best and make sure your bio is catchy and always relevant. Hashtags are one of the best ways to get organic reach on Instagram. So before you get started, or even when you're posting, make sure you have a list of the top 30 or 40 hashtags which are relevant to your industry. These could be hashtags that other brands post, but also hashtags which are very specific to you. Now Instagram also allows users to follow certain hashtags, and therefore make sure that your brand itself becomes a hashtag and that it is used in every post. These were just a few hacks to get you started on your Instagram journey as a brand. Remember that even if you as a brand manager are very active on Instagram, it's slightly different when you run the account for your brand. If you have the experience of running Instagram for a brand, tell us about your experiences and journey in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more amazing content coming your way.